Grading C.J. Stroud from Ohio State's 54-7 victory here at Indiana's Memorial Stadium. I'm Nathan Baird from cleveland.com, along with Stephen Means and Doug Lesmerises. It's an A, 21-28, 266 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. I'd love to hear somebody not give him an A for tonight. It's been an increasingly confident performance from him every week out. Increasingly poised, increasingly clean. And I think that extra week off probably helped his shoulder a little bit more. Not that we'd seen a lot of signs of that being the problem since he came back from the previous week off. But tonight, I mean, the play that everybody's talking about was the second drive of the game where he just rifles one over the middle into the double, triple coverage to Jackson Smith and Jigba. That was the kind of throw that we didn't see him even attempting earlier this year. And the way that he's now using, I think, all of his weapons and using all the field is something that he wasn't necessarily doing early on. And he's running the ball a little bit. He had a couple, I thought, nice scrambles tonight that sort of added to his game. So, Steven, what grade are you giving C.J. Stroud?
I'm not giving him an A. I'm giving him an A+. I thought he was – I don't think he –
It's an A.
A+.
It's an A.
You get extra points with the plus. Okay. I don't think he had a bad throw tonight off first glance, but then also my favorite play of the night didn't count. And it's because, Matthew Jones thought he was getting ready to scramble. He scrambles out right. And right before he takes off, he goes, let me take one more peek down the field and make sure nobody's open before I go risk my own body. And he finds Jeremy Ruckert standing wide open in the end zone. And he talked about it after the game. He's talking about how I really, really wanted that throw. And Jeremy Ruckert's going to get back to it, stay positive. It will be there next time. But because Matthew Jones thought he was taking off, it ends up just being a legal receiver downfield because he's past the line of scrimmage at that point. That's my favorite play of the night because that's the type of stuff that keeps drives alive. It shows I will use my legs, but I scramble to throw and not just scramble because I'm trying to go make a play. This was a great game for him. He complemented a defense that showed up in every way possible. It's a terrible Indiana offense at that, but the idea of they turn short fields into touchdowns time after time after time, that's the stuff that Justin Fields did in 2019 all the time, and C.J. Stroud did that tonight.
Making plays on the run, which isn't easy, was, I thought, one of his weaknesses through the first few games. And I didn't know if that was as much just learning to read the field better over the course of a season, or if some of it is the confidence of that arm getting healthier as the season went on. Doug, what is your grade for C.J. Stroud?
Definitely A. I would agree with everything you guys said. The only thing I would quibble with is you said rifled over the middle on that throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba. I thought he feathered it because he got it over the linebackers in front of the safety. I thought it was his best throw of the year. He's reading the field. He's super confident. Indiana was without its top 2 corners. Tom Allen, the Indiana coach, said that kept Indiana from blitzing. They were worried about getting hit over the top, and in the end they said we just should have blitzed. And if we got beat deep, we got beat deep because C.J. Stroud had time all night, and you can see him reading, making decisions, being confident. I think it's a message for teams playing Ohio State. I think you have to try to pressure him because if you let him take things in, he is seeing it all, and he's making all the throws right now. It's an easy A.
Yeah, and I thought that might be an issue tonight, that if they didn't have those guys, would it affect? And early in the second half, they came right after him and got a sack, but that was really the only time they tried it all night. And I think that is, if teams are kind of picking this apart to try to get a blueprint to beat Ohio State, I think that's probably going to be at the top of the list. Get the text, 614-350-3315. Penn State lost to Illinois today. So we're going to keep we'll preview that game all week, but it doesn't quite have the same luster as it did before. But right now the Ohio State standard is just when they get on the field against a team that is outmatched like this, they have to put it away. And they weren't necessarily doing that early this season, but they're doing it right now.